Om Gum Gurupyo Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Shri Paradevataye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. This is an instructional video of how to perform Durga Puja at home. Ma Durga is all-pervasive. She is ever majestic with her own encyclopedic extensiveness. She is devoid of name and form, and she is also loving to hear the recitations of her name, and hence she goes Nama Parayana Prita, Nama Rupa Vivarchita. She is Veda Janani, source of all the Vedas, and also she is Veda Vedya. She is knower of all the Vedas. So, doing her puja will open up the channel of removing all the obstacles. Durga Puja, the Devi, can be placed in any form. It can be in a picture, or an yantra, or a kalasha, or a murti, or just a lamp, or any other object you feel where Goddess Durga can be invoked. This Durga Puja instructional video has various steps. The first step is Dehashidi. What is Dehashidi? Dehashidi is a process where we transform our whole body into Devi's body. Transformation of the existing self is Dehashidi. The next step is Nyasa. Nyasa is a process where we change internally and externally. There are multiple Nyasas, but since this is a Lagu Puja, we will be using minimum Nyasas. The next step is basically preparing our body to do the puja. The next step will be doing the puja and basically preparing the items. The next step will be using those items we will be doing the puja. The puja consists of 3 steps: the Pita Puja, the Murti Puja, and the Ahvana Puja, where we invoke the Devi. The next step will be offering her items with bhava. Anything we do should be with bhava. And Devi does not see whether you are doing it with an extravaganza or just with a great bhava. And then finally we take her blessings. And the next step, the last step, will be the closure step. In this instructional video, we will be informing you the steps of Dehashidi. Basically, 2 steps are involved, where I will be demonstrating you and teaching you stepwise each method of doing. And then, in the end, I will be showing you the whole process so that you can join me in doing the same. The first step we will be starting over here is Salutations. Salutation has 3 steps. The first step is Abhivadanam, the second is Attakam, and the third is Guru Vandana. Abhivadanam is a process where we will be introducing ourselves by our name, and my name is Shrilakshmi, and when you chant this mantra, you need to replace that with your name. For this, the mudra used is this mudra, where you will be taking your ring finger and the thumb. Hold your tip of your ear, chant the mantra, and then touch the Mother Earth with the right hand in the front. So, the mantra used here is this mudra. Hold the tip of the Om Abhivadaye Shrilakshmi Sharmanama Aham Asmi Bho. The next is Attakam. Attakam is a process where we have to take the grace of the Ma. The Divine Mother has to grace us to reach our goal. And this mantra has to be chanted thrice. For this, the mudra used is this mudra with the right hand on the top and keep it on your right leg. So, now let's begin the process of Attakam. Om Susharmasi Supratishtano Bruhadukshe Nama Eshatayoni Vishwebhyasva Devebhya. Om Adhara Shakti Kamalasanaaya Nama. Om Susharmasi Supratishtano Bruhadukshe Nama Eshatayoni Vishwebhyasva Devebhya. Om Adhara Shakti Kamalasanaaya Nama. Om Susharmasi Supratishtano Bruhadukshe Nama Eshatayoni Vishwebhyasva Devebhya. Om Adhara Shakti Kamalasanaaya Nama. Guru Vandana is a process where we need to take the divine blessings of the Guru. The Guru from the Shiva to the current one. Without the grace of the Guru, a spiritual aspirant cannot move forward in his journey. The journey filled with a lot of challenges can be become smoothened only by the grace of the Guru. The mudra used here is this mudra, but in various positions. The first position is this position. The second position is over the head, Shiva. The third position is the right side. The fourth position is the left side. That is, we will be remembering Ganapati here. And the last is the Paramatma, which is within, is remembered. So let us start with the Guru Vandana process. Om Gurubhyo Namah. Swasti Shivadi Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Pam Paramatmane Namah. Now, the process of salutations is completed. The next step is Karashodhana. Karashodhana is a process where we will be burning our existing hands using an Astra mantra. The Astra mantra used here is Sahasrara Humfal. Instead of Fat, we use here Fal. And the process of getting the new hands, the mantra used here is Om Him Dum Durgaye Namah. And the process for both are same. Here we will be using the right hand and stretching the left hand like this over the right hand. And same to the left hand, we will be using the right hand. Now, we will move on the top of the hand, on the bottom of the hand, and the sides of the hand. I'll demonstrate to you. This process is called as Karashodhana. Why we need to do this? You may ask. The question over here is, till date, before sitting for the puja, these hands might be used for bad deeds too, knowingly or unknowingly. So, when we are transforming ourselves to Devi, the hands needs to be burnt and get the hands of a Devi. So, we start the process of Karashodhana. Om Sahasrarupha, Om Sahasrarupha, Om Sahasrarupha, Om Sahasrarupha, Om Sahasrarupha, Om Sahasrarupha. Now we have burnt our existing hands. To get the divine hand, the process is the same, and the mantra used here is Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. 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 We have got a divine hands with us now. Now this has beautiful energy of the divine. So, we need to use this energy for protecting ourselves. Why is this process required? Protection is for us to focus ourselves to the Devi when we do the puja. So, prohibiting all the external influences to act upon our minds when we are with Devi. So, in this process of protection, there are 3 steps. One is Talatrayam, 3 claps. Tala Trayam, 3 claps. The second step over here is Dashadi Vandana. As the name says, the directions, 10 directions we need to protect ourselves. And the third step is Agni Prahara. Agni Prahara is a process where we need to imagine that the 3 fire are there around ourselves. 3 steps of fire. So let me begin the process of Talatrayam. Talatrayam, we need to clear all the energy blocks first. We have a divine hand with a lot of energy, and there might be energy blocks on the 3 levels. That is the navel and the heart and the head. This is called as Agni Mandala, Surya Mandala and Soma Mandala. So to clear all the energy blocks over here, we need to clap. And the mantra used here is the same, Sahasrara Humfal. So, Sahasrara Humfal, Sahasrara Humfal and Sahasrara Humfal. Here, the hand should be in 90 degrees with the body. Always keep your spine straight. So, the cosmic energies received over here, when you keep the spine straight, is great amount of energy. Now, the process, I repeat, for Talatrayam is Om Sahasrara Humfal, Om Sahasrara Humfal, Om Sahasrara Humfal. The next step is Dashadik Bandhana. Dashadik Bandhana is a process where we will be creating ourselves, protection for ourselves on all the 10 directions. And the mudra used is this mudra. In this mudra, we take the tip of the middle finger and hold it in the center of the palm. And then we take the tip of the index finger and touch the base of the thumb. And here we release the index finger in this form as if you are shooting an arrow. So the mantra used here is Sahasrara Humfal. So we start the Dashadik Bandhana. Om Sahasrara Humfal, 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 Om Sahasrara Humfal. The next step of protecting ourselves is called as Agni Prahara. Agni Prahara is a process where you imagine that you are sitting in the middle and around you a fire circle is created. And the fire circle is created on all the 3 levels of navel, heart and head, Agna area. So the mantra used is the same, Sahasrara Humfal. Here the mudra used is the same mudra, but we will be not moving this part of the hand. Only the wrist is moved like this. Now, so we start the Agni Prahara. You have to mentally imagine that when you turn your hand like this with the mantra, an energy circle of fire is created around you. So, the start of Agni Prahara, Om Sahasrara Humfal, Om Sahasrara Humfal, Om Sahasrara Humfal. The process of protection is completed. So, here I repeat, the first process is Talatrayam, Dashadik Bandhana, and the third step is Agni Prahara. So in Dehashidi now, till now, we have completed the salutation, that is Abhivadana, Attarkam, Guru Vandana. The second step is Karashodhana, where we burnt our existing hands and then we created a divine hands. With the energy of the divine hands, we have protected ourselves with Talatrayam, removing the energy blocks in 3 mandalas and creating Dashatik Vandana, shooting off arrows. And the third step is Agni Prahara, protecting ourselves with the fire energy on all the 3 mandalas. After creating this protection, we need to do Lagu Pranayama. Why do we need to do the Lagu Pranayama? The Lagu Pranayama is the Nadi Shodhana, where we will be meditating on the mantra Om for 12 times, taking the breath from the right nostril, holding the breath, chanting Om for 12 times, then letting go of the breath through the left nostril, then again take the breath from the left nostril, hold and chant the Mula mantra, that is Om Hreem Dum Durgaye Nama 25 times, and then we need to release the air breath through the right. Now just releasing the breath and holding it in hand in this form, still holding the left nostril blocking and releasing the air through the right nostril, and then distributing this energy in this form, in the form of an 8 throughout your body, is called Vyapakam. So in Lagu Pranayama there are 2 processes. One is breathing and then collecting the energy and distributing that energy towards your body parts. So this is called Vyapakam. Now we will start the Lagu Pranayama. So here the mudra is used. Take the breath from the right nostril. Om Hreem Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Hreem Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Hreem Dum Durgaye Namah. Now I will be just recapitulating all that is being learnt. First we started Dehashidi with salutations. Salutations had 3 steps: Abhivadana, Attarkam and Guru Vandana. The second we did Karashodhana, where burning of old hands and getting a new divine hand. The third step is protecting ourselves. It had in turn 3 steps: Talatrayam, clearing of the energy blocks, Dashadik Vandana, and then Agni Prahara. Post that, it was Lagu Pranayama, which consisted of chanting of Om 12 times and then Mula Bija Mantra 25 times. And then Vyapakam, that is collecting all the chanted energy in the right and then distributing it throughout the body. Now, moving to the next step of Dehashidi is Nyasa. Nyasa has 4 steps. The Matrika Lipinyasa, The second is Anganyasa. Third is Ayudha Nyasa. And the fourth is Bhushana Nyasa. Nyasa depends upon the Devi you are worshipping. Since this is Lagu Puja, we will be using only few Nyasas. The first Nyasa is Matrika Lipinyasa. Matrika Lipinyasa, we will be using the Sanskrit alphabets and prefixing each alphabet with Om and suffixing with Nama. So we start with and end with Sham. And the various body parts is the head, full face, eyes, ears, the nose, cheeks, the upper lip and the lower lip, upper teeth and the lower teeth, the center of the head and the center of the face. Next, we move to the right hand. Here, we use only right hand since this is Dakshinachara Paddhati, where we will be not able to use the right hand by touching this part. So here we use the left hand because this is Dakshinachara Paddhati. So we will transform the right hand first and then the left hand, then right leg, then the left leg, then heart and the shoulders, then heart to navel, heart to the head. So we start Matrika Lipinyasa, and the word, each syllable is prefixed with Om and suffixed with Nama. So the mudra used is this, and we start Matrika Lipinyasa. Om Am Nama, Om Am Nama, Om Im Nama, Om Im Nama, Om Um Nama, Om Um Nama, Om Irum Nama, Om Irum Nama, Om Ilrum Nama, Om Ilrum Nama, Om Aim Nama, Om Aim Nama, Om Om Nama, Om Aum Nama, Om Am Nama, Om Ah Nama. Om Kam Nama, Om Ikkam Nama, Om Gam Nama, Om Iggam Nama, Om Nyam Nama. Om Cham Nama, Om Icham Nama, Om Jam Nama, Om Ijjam Nama, Om Nyam Nama. Om Tam Nama, Om Ittam Nama, Om Dam Nama, Om Iddam Nama, Om Nam. Om Tam Nama, Om Ittam Nama, Om Dam Nama, Om Iddam Nama, Om Nam Nama. Om Pam Nama, Om Ippam Nama, Om Bam Nama, Om Ibbam Nama, Om Mam Nama. Om Yam Nama, Om Ram Nama, Om Lam Nama, Om Vam Nama. Om Sham Nama, Om Sham Nama, Om Sam Nama, Om Ham Nama, Om Lam Nama, Om Iksham Nama. So this completes the process of Matrika Lipinyasa. Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. Anganyasa is a process where we will be transforming our internal body parts. A heart which is loving and pure, a mind which doesn't think of any negative, and the shika where the amrita is stored is released so that we get the energy of amrit throughout the body. And then we will be using the armor what Devi has. And then the eyes, we have transformed our eyes externally by using the Matrika Lipinyasa. But then the way we see things as Devi is that what we are doing in Anganyasa. How does Devi see? Devi will not be seeing whether you have kept the items in a golden plate or an earthen plate. She sees the bhava in which you have placed. she sees the bhava in which you are doing the puja. So to convert the eyes to a divine eyes, we will be doing Anganyasa. Now that internally we will be energizing, and then we will be removing the negativity. So the first mudra used is Mushti Mudra and then held near the heart. The second mudra used is this mudra and held near the mind. And the third mudra used is Mushti Mudra with the thumbs down near the shika. The fourth mudra used is this mudra and held with the right hand in the front for the armor. The fifth mudra is this mudra, wherein the middle finger, the ring finger and the index finger is held in this direction near the eyes. The eyes is not touched, but here we have to just focus that the eyes is transformed to its divinity. And the last mudra used is this mudra, the same as in Dashadik Vandana, but here the mudra is held in a downward form. And then we create a half circle in this way and then pull it to the sides and then shoot the arrow in this way. Om Ram Durgaye Hridayaya Namah. Om Preem Durgaye Shirase Swaha. Om Ram Durgaye Shikaye Vashal. Hraim Durgaye Kavachaye Hum. Om Hram Durgaye Netratrayaya Vaushal. Om Hra Durgaye Astraya Phal. So, we have completed Anganyasa. After Anganyasa, we will be doing Smarana. Smarana is remembering the Rishi, for which we will be doing the Dhyana. So, the process used is, using this mudra, we will be chanting Om Narada Rishi, Gayatri Chanda. This is the meter we will be using to chant. The heart where we feel that the Devi is here. Shri Mula Durga Devata. So the process of Smarana is Om Shri Narada Rishi, Gayatri Chanda, Shri Mula Durga Devata. Now that we have transformed externally with all the body parts and internally the feelings of Devi, we have become Devi. Now we need to get the Ayudha of Devi, and that is called as Ayudha Nyasa. So Devi will be having a chakra on the right side, a Shankha on the left, the Abhaya and the Varada mudras, where she gives whatever she wants if you are asking it with bhava and bhakti. So now I will be showing you the chakra mudra. Chakra mudra is held in this way and this is clipped in this manner, and the right hand is on the top and the right index finger is touching the left thumb. The right little finger is touching the left index finger, and the left small finger and the right thumb is held in this manner. So, and this is held in the right side. Om Chakraya Namah. The Shankha is held in this way, where the three fingers of the right hand is held to the thumb and the right hand index finger is joining the left middle finger and the thumb of the right hand is held in this way. And the Shankha Mudra and Abhaya and Varada Mudra are used in this way. So now Om Chakraya Namah, Om Shankaya Namah, Om Abhayaya Namah, Om Varadhaya Namah. So we have completed Ayudha Nyasa. Bhushana Nyasa is a nyasa where we will be wearing all the bhushanas of the Devi. The Devi will be wearing the kirita, grandeur of its own, on the top of the head. The kirita has the makuta, that is the base of the crown. And Devi has a moon on the forehead. And the position of the moon depends upon the Devi you are worshipping. Durga is having the moon in the center of the head. And then she is wearing a very grandeur attire which is yellow in color, and that is Pitambara. Now the mudra used here is Kirita. The hands are kept in this position on top of the head. The Makuta, this position, that is the ring finger and the middle finger is held in this position on top of the head. Then the third is Chandrakala. So this is the mudra for Chandra, which is in the center. And then now Pitambara. Pitambara is, this is the mudra. Let us start with the Bhushana Nyasa. Om Kiritaya Namah, Om Makutaya Namah, Om Chandrakalaya Namah, Om Pitambaraya Namah. I repeat, Bhushana Nyasa. Om Kiritaya Namah, Om Makutaya Namah, Om Chandrakalaya Namah, Om Pitambaraya Namah. In this process of Dehashidi, we have transformed ourselves externally, we have transformed internally, and then we have got all the Ayudhas and then Bhushanas. Now we need to do Dhyana of her, placing Devi within ourselves. We need to do Dhyana. Dhyana is done by closing our eyes with a folding of our hands, and then imagine that you are purest from within, with having all the body parts of the Devi, and then she is dressed in a beautiful yellow attire and then wearing a Kirita Mudra, Makuta, with the Abhaya and Varada, and then she is holding Chakra, Shankha, and then do the Dhyana with the mantra. Om Durgam Dhyayetu Durgati Prashamanim Durvadana Shyamaram Chandradojvala Shekaram Tinayanama Vasam Chakram Shankabishum Dhanuschadaratim Kodandabanam Shayor Mudreva Abhaya Kamadesa Katim Bandabhishtadham Vanayo. Nyasa is a process where we did the transformation of the external body from Matrika Lipinyasa, and then we did a Vyapakam, collecting the energy and distributing it throughout our body. The next step is transforming inside from within, like the heart and the mind. So that we did with Anganyasa. After Anganyasa, we did a Smarana of the rishis and the chandas, the meter, what was used. Post that, we did Ayudha Nyasa, where we got all the Ayudhas of Devi. Then the Bhushana Nyasa, where we got all the accessories of Devi. Once internally and externally we transformed, we did a Dhyana. Manasa Puja is a puja where we will be doing the puja for the divine which is placed in our heart. By doing the Dhyana, she is sitting over there within us. And then we offer her water, that is Jalatattva, using this mudra. And then we offer her Chandan using this mudra, little finger. And then we use the flowers. Imagine that it is falling from Akash on her head. That is, we move the index finger on the thumb. Then after flowers, then we move towards the Dhupa, that is the Vayu Tattva. So we use this mudra. Index finger, we move the thumb. And after Dhupa, the Deepa, that is, we move the thumb on the middle finger. And then the Nevedya. The Nevedya is again, we use the ring finger and move the thumb. So, first, when we use the water, Apa is used near the mouth. The second is Chandan, we use it, this mudra, and near the nose. The third is Akasha, where the flowers are imagined and this mudra is held on the shoulders. And then Vayu, Dhupa, we use this mudra, the index and held in this portion. Deepa is used this mudra and held near the eyes. The light coming out from the eyes. And then we use the Nevedya, that is this mudra we used and held near the mouth. Manasa Puja. Om Vam Apatmana Jalam Kalpayami. Om Lam Pritvatmana Gandham Kalpayami. Om Ham Akashatmana Pushpam Kalpayami. Om Yam Vayuvatmana Dhupam Kalpayami. Om Ram Agni Atmana Deepam Kalpayami. Om Tvam Amrutatmana Nevedyam Kalpayami. Surabhi Mudra is held in this position. That is, we take the right side ring finger and connect to the left side little finger. And left side ring finger is connected to the right side little finger. Then right hand index is connected to the left hand middle and left hand index is connected to the right hand middle. In this way, and the thumb is held in this manner. Holding the Surabhi Mudra in front of the mouth with the spine straight, we chant the mantra Om Tvam Amruti Bhava Amrute Amruto Bhave Amruteshwari Amruta Varshinyam Mrutam Shravya Shravya Swaha. So, we have completed Manasa Puja. The Devi is very happy. Now when Devi is reciting over here, we need to do Japam. Shakti-anusara, as Shiva Shakti gives you the time, you can do as much ever you want. But minimum, you do the Mula Bija Mantra of 8 times. After Amrita, Japam needs to be done of minimum 8 times. And then the numbers can be increased as per your time availability. Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah, 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 Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. So now Japam is completed. Next is Pranayama. The mudra used is this. Close the left nostril, breathing towards the right, hold, chant Bija Mantra 12 times and then exhale. Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah, Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah, Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. Now we have completed the process of Vyapakam. After Vyapakam, we will be doing once again the Anganyasa. Om Ram Durgaye Hridayaye Namah. Om Hrim Durgaye Shirase Swaha. Om Ram Durgaye Shikaye Vashal. Hraim Durgaye Kavachaye Hum. Om Hram Durgaye Netratrayaya Vaushal. Om Hra Durgaye Astraya Phal. So, we have completed Anganyasa. After Anganyasa, we will be doing Smarana. Om Shri Nardarishi, Gayatri Chanda, Shri Mula Durga Devata. Now, we have completed the process of Dehashidi. In case of any information required, you can please contact the number below or click on the website. Now, I will be just recapitulating all that is being learned. First, we started Dehashidi with salutations. Salutations had 3 steps: Abhivadana, Attakam and Guru Vandana. The second, we did Karashodhana, where burning of old hands and getting a new divine hand. The third step is protecting ourselves. It had in turn 3 steps: Talatrayam, clearing of the energy blocks, Dashadik Vandana, and then Agni Prahara. Post that, it was Lagu Pranayama, which consisted of chanting of Om 12 times and then Mula Bija Mantra 25 times. And then Vyapakam, that is collecting all the chanted energy in the right and then distributing it throughout the body. Post this, we shifted to Nyasa. Nyasa is a process where we did the transformation of the external body from Matrika Lipinyasa. And then we did a Vyapakam, collecting the energy and distributing it throughout our body. The next step is transforming inside from within, like the heart and the mind. So that we did with Anganyasa. After Anganyasa, we did a Smarana of the Rishis and the Chandas, the meter, what was used. Post that, we did Ayudha Nyasa, where we got all the Ayudhas of Devi. Then the Bhushana Nyasa, where we got all the accessories of Devi. Once internally and externally we transformed, we did a Dhyana. Post Dhyana, we did Manasa Puja. And once Manasa Puja was done, we did a Japa of minimum 8 counts. And then we did a Pranayama. And then Vyapakam, distributing the energy to the whole body. Then after this, we did Anganyasa, and then we completed the process by doing a Smarana. So this was Dehashidi. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I will be showing you the whole process starting from Attakam till the end. And you can join me. Om Abhivadaye Shrilakshmi Sharmanama Aham Asmi Om Susharmasi Supratishtano Bruhadukshe Nama Eshatayoni Vishwebhyastva Devebhya. Om Adhara Shakti Kamalasanaya Nama. Om Susharmasi Supratishtano Bruhadukshe Nama Eshatayoni Vishwebhyastva Devebhya. Om Adhara Shakti Kamalasanaya Nama. Om Susharmasi Supratishtano Bruhadukshe Nama Eshatayoni Vishwebhyastva Devebhya. Om Adhara Shakti Kamalasanaya Nama. Om Gurubhyo Nama. Swasti Shivadi Shri Gurubhyo Nama. Om Gum Gurubhyo Nama. Om Gam Ganapataye Nama. Om Pam Paramatmane Nama. Om Sahasrarupa. Om Sahasrarupa. Om Sahasrarupa. Om Sahasrarupa. Om Sahasrarupa. Om Sahasrarupa. Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. 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 Om Sahasrarupa. 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 Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Hrim Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Am Namah. Om Am Namah. Om Im Namah. Om Im Namah. Om Namah. Om Namah. Om Irum Namah. Om Irum Namah. Om Ilrum Namah. Om Ilrum Namah. Om Aim Namah. Om Aim Namah. Om Namah. Om Aum Namah. Om Am Namah. Om Ah Namah. Om Kam Namah. Om Ikkam Namah. Om Gam Namah. Om Iggam Namah. Om Nyam Namah. Om Cham Namah. Om Icham Namah. Om Jam Namah. Om Ijjam Namah. Om Nyam Namah. Om Tam Namah. Om Ittam Namah. Om Dam Namah. Om Iddam Namah. Om Nam. Om Tam Namah. Om Ittam Namah. Om Dam Namah. Om Iddam Namah. Om Nam Namah. Om Pam Namah. Om Ippam Namah. Om Vam Namah. Om Ibbam Namah. Om मम नमः। ओम यम नमः। ओम रम नमः। ओम लं नमः। ओम वम नमः। ओम शम नमः। ओम शम नमः। ओम सम नमः। ओम हम नमः। ओम लं नमः। ओम इक्षम नमः। ओम ह्रीं दुं दुर्गायै नमः। ओम ह्रीं दुं दुर्गायै नमः। ओम ह्रीं दुं दुर्गायै नमः। ओम राम दुर्गायै हृदयाय नमः। ओम ह्रीं दुर्गायै शिरसे स्वाहा। ओम ह्रौं दुर्गायै शिखायै वशत्। ह्रैं दुर्गायै कवचाय हुम्। ओम ह्रां दुर्गायै नेत्रत्रयाय वौषध। ओम ह्रा दुर्गायै अस्त्राय फल। ओम श्री नारदर्षि गायत्री चंदम श्री मूल दुर्गा देवता। ओम चक्राय नमः। ओम शंखाय नमः। ओम अभयाय नमः। ओम वरदाय नमः। ओम किरीटाय नमः। ओम मकुटाय नमः। ओम चंद्रकलाय नमः। ओम पीतांबराय नमः। ओम दुर्गां ध्यायेत् दुर्गति प्रशमनीं दुर्वादलाश्यामलां चन्द्रादोज्ज्वलशेखरां त्रिनयनामापीतवासो वसं चक्रं शङ्खविशुं धनुश्च ददतीं कोदण्डबाणां श्रयोर्मुद्रेवा अभयकामदेशकटीं वन्दाभीष्टधां वानयो। ओम वम आपात्मना जलं कल्पयामि। ओम लं पृथ्वात्मना गन्धं कल्पयामि। ओम हम आकाशात्मना पुष्पं कल्पयामि। ओम यम वायुवात्मना धूपं कल्पयामि। ओम रम अग्न्यात्मना दीपं कल्पयामि। ओम त्वं अमृतात्मना नैवेद्यं कल्पयामि। ओम त्वं अमृती भव अमृते अमृतो भवे अमृतेश्वरी अमृत वर्षया अमृतं श्रावया श्रावया स्वाहा। ओम ह्रीं दुं दुर्गायै नमः। 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 ओम राम दुर्गायै हृदयाय नमः। ओम ह्रीं दुर्गायै शिरसे स्वाहा। ओम ह्रौं दुर्गायै शिखायै वशत्। ह्रैं दुर्गायै कवचाय हुम्। ओम ह्रां दुर्गायै नेत्रत्रयाय वौषध। ओम ह्रा दुर्गायै अस्त्राय फल। ओम श्री नारदर्षि गायत्री चंदम श्री मूल दुर्गा देवता। So this completes Durga Puja, Dehashidi. Om Durgam Dhyayet Durgati Prashamani. The saying goes that she is the remover of all the obstacles in the life. So with Bhava, if Devi is being prayed to, she will be removing all the obstacles in life. I hope you enjoyed the way I enjoyed doing the Dehashidi. Thank you. Thank you for being with me.